Everyone. This is Jeff Halper from ICAD, speaking to you on my May 2026 update analysis of what's happening. I mean, you all know that the ICAD is a political organization dedicated to ending Zionist settler colonialism, decolonizing Palestine, and eventually establishing one democratic state of equal rights for everyone in this country. And of course, the return of the refugees. And in our analysis, because we're trying to deal with the big political issues, we always try to look at the big picture. What is settler colonialism? What does decolonization mean? How is this being progressed in the international system, like with the Abraham Accords, like with the genocide in Gaza, like with the war in Iran and the war with Hezbollah and so on? In all kinds of ways to really understand what's happening on the ground in the bigger picture in terms of where this is going. But at the same time, ICAD, we're celebrating now, if you want to term it celebrating, marking now our 29th year of existence. So we've been active on the ground all these years, especially, of course, on the issue of house demolitions. ICAD meant the Israeli Committee Against House Demolitions, although we dropped the name Israeli for some obvious reasons. So we call ourselves ICAD today. But we've always worked with the Palestinian farmers, with activists on the ground, with Palestinian political bodies and so on. So it's not enough to look at the big picture politically. We also have to look at what's happening on the ground. And so today's update is going to be with my friend and longtime partner. We've kind of grown old together, Atta Jaber, who's a Palestinian farmer here in the Baq'a Valley, which is one of the most fertile valleys of Palestine, a real breadbasket of grapes, all kinds of produce, vegetables, especially in the Hebron area. And Atta's actually was born
here in
64 years ago where we're sitting. Now, many of you know Atta from all the years that we've worked with him. I'm going to move the camera to show you, this is the field that we're sitting in that we'll talk about in a minute, that is being bulldozed by the Israeli government, claiming this is state land, which it can't be if it's under occupation. The Fourth Geneva Convention, UN resolutions, International Court of Justice rulings, everything denies that this is Israeli land. And yet this is the notice that Atta got with the other families in this region, saying they're expanding the road here. When I'll just kind of zoom this way a little bit. You can see the traffic lights. This is the major highway leading right across the street here to Kiryat Arba, which is one of the largest Israeli settlements in the West Bank. And Kiryat Arba wants to expand onto this land of Atta's and his families and his neighbors. This whole hillside used to be a farm of Atta's. His home was demolished twice. With ICAD's help, we rebuilt a home that's on top. Well, I'll let Atta tell the story, but this was all once his farmland that was confiscated. And then on a lot of his land, he was simply prohibited by the Israeli authorities to farm. And now this kind of is the last little piece of land that he had, very little piece of land. His whole meager income is dependent on this land, and yet it's been taken, and you can see it's being bulldozed. So I want to turn to Atta now. Maybe you hold the camera.
Yeah. Hi, welcome.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, the land, where we are.
Oh my gosh, I born in this field 1962 because mom, she didn't have time to go to the hospital. So I fall down in this soul. I suck it. Before my mom, I suck it. It was being my milk. And that now I lost it, nothing left. The grapes also too, you can see the grapes.
You have to turn the camera.
Yeah, yeah. You see, was been this grapes grows before my grandson and my son. So this is amazing. This is horrible, to see what you work many, many years. And this, when they start, even you see the delicious grapes is dying. Cannot imagine that this thing is dying. This is not the roots of the grapes. Also, this is my roots also in this land. You can see the roots. This is my roots, not the grapes land. You can see the roots. This is belong to me, to belong to my family. Have a look. You see the green thing in the life, or it started to be green. It's dying, Not even the grapes dying or the trees dying. We are dying because it's horrible, I don't have words, I have pain in my heart because this grapes is what's been my heart and my family.
What did you grow here, Atta?
We grow, from the father, he grow grapes, and we start to grow tomatoes and another stuff to funding and to supporting our family and to sell something, but now nothing else. Still.
How much would you make every year from your work in this field? How much money?
Let me to say each dunam do about $20,000 year. Each one dunam because it is, big and sweet and is different kind of grapes. That means two dunam about $40,000 you can make.
On this little piece of land?
Yeah. About 2 acre and a half.
Okay.
This.
All right.
But when you see, my family also lost many acres this side. And if you look, this side also too, and that side also will lose about 40,000 grapes land because each dunam having 200, 300 grapes that big. And you see, have a look, the damage, damage is horrible,
Now you have the 2.5 dunams, which is about a little more than half an acre.
Yeah.
Now you've got maybe one left.
One left. And maybe they expanding it.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
Right.
And you cannot plow and you cannot farm it again or working in it because they call it the security of the road.
Well, and the highway will be
the highway
here, so
you cannot.
So basically, you've lost the whole field.
Yeah, whole field.
Which is your last piece of land, really.
Yeah, in 1995, we lost also too.
Right.
Yeah. In this highway, we lost.
Right.
And we said it's enough. But now, and for 4 years, they came and we lost.
Right.
And summer, in the season harvesting or start of the season, they start damaging and they damage.
Right.
And they said, we stop. That's enough. But now they continue and you can see what.
And even Kiryat Arba is built on top of your land.
Yeah, you see my father's house. We lost about 10 acres of land inside there. And they built my brother's house there also too.
Right. So his home has been demolished as well.
And my brother and a part of my father, Europe built. I can't rebuild or fix the one room.
Of the father and the brother. Father, yeah. That's right. Now, also, in this very rich valley,
you can see the soil. It didn't need a lot of people. It is very fat with vitamins and iron and everything. You don't need you see even the roots. You can how much they grow. Right. Even you see the roots. Yeah, the roots.
But the Israeli government controls all the water, right?
Everything, yeah. And This year was been a good training, as we hoping was to have good season and to have good grapes, but it's gone, yeah, yeah.
It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
But even during the summer,
Yeah.
you need to irrigate a little bit, don't you? The winter rain isn't enough for the whole year.
It is enough. The rain
I
was
was
been-
enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was been enough. You see,
Uh-huh.
it's dry. It is
I
wet.
see. So that would have lasted the whole summer.
You don't need water to irrigate.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's really only in the dry winters that you need
And
the water.
The soil also too can keep the water, keep it wet.
Right. What does this mean for a Palestinian farmer? In other words, okay, it's of course, your own tragedy, but of course, this is affecting the whole valley here. But Palestinians all over Palestine, have lost their land. The land's been damaged, torn up, and so on. What does this mean for you as a Palestinian?
And it's mean sumud and to standing in our land. Even we lost from 1948 until now, the damage big, but we are standing. We are sumud in our land.
Right.
Never we left this land. Because we promised this land to stay in this. This is our paradise.
Right.
Palestine is our paradise. The losing, I want to say that every moment we are losing.
Right.
Our kids, our farm, our land, this looks like routine, It's even it is here's us and big tragedy, and you know what we are feeling when you lost
Right.
land, when you lost everything. But you still we have land.
Right.
We have land here. Even we get lost a lot of things. We have 1%. We are staying here as a sumud in this land. Never, we didn't forget. Thinking to move or to go. Even they said, took money and they go away from here, or without money, we can deport you or transfer you from here or kick you out from here. We said, we are staying here forever.
Okay. Sumud being steadfast.
Never
Right.
we left.
Do you see a future here for yourself and your family, your grandchildren?
Government, we didn't have any future, but we're still hoping. The sun lighting every morning, and the sun go down every morning.
Yes.
We have the moonlight every month. So the darkness, we have the light of the moon comes
Right.
every night to this land.
What is your idea? I mean, this is maybe philosophical. What is your idea of the future? I mean, is there any future? Look at the settlers. They want to come and take all your land, build on it. They want to dry up this whole valley and turn it into one big city and get rid of you all. I mean, do you see any future?
With the settlers or with the Israel government, we don't see any future.
Right.
At least we continue our life as a normal, 78 years from the occupation.
Right.
Not here in the West Bank, even in Israel.
Right. Now, there's a lot of
the heart, for Israel, but Palestine. No, Israel. It's a new name for it.
That's
it is 70 years or 80 years. Israel, the name of Israel. But before was being Palestine, even from the Roman times, from the Canaanite time was being the name Palestine.
Do you see a chance it could return to being Palestine in the future?
Yeah, we are staying here.
Right.
Yeah. We hope so the future comes Palestine again. For what we have the agreement also and the bullshit this agreement. But Israel, you see.
Now you don't have support.
Even this is against the international law.
That's right.
This is against the Geneva law. What the occupation must to take care about the civilian who is under the occupation. But now it's not. It's no law, international law. I see.
All right. So there's no international law that
against us. I
that-
see
yeah.
against us from 1967 until now. It's
All right.
the international
Right.
law didn't took the decision
Right.
to stop the occupation. But United States and Europe standing the government,
Right.
is standing near Israel and supporting them with money, supporting them with
The government.
money, the government.
That's right. That's right.
The public.
Okay. Now my question to you is, because the government stand with Israel and the occupation and colonialism and the genocide and so on, apartheid. Now, international law has backed the Palestinians. The International Court of Justice said the occupation is illegal. The Fourth Geneva Convention is in place. Israel could be sanctioned for violating it, but governments won't allow it. So the real support the Palestinians have is from the peoples of the world.
Yeah.
So what would you ask of the peoples? How could they support you and the Palestinians?
Yeah, to talk the things to the government, to the parliament, to the state demonstration, to do everything what they can.
Pressure
The
Israel.
pressure, yeah, that's what we need.
Right. Through BDS or in what way?
It's through, through everything what they can.
Right. Okay.
And we appreciate the people who is standing near us and try, protecting us. So it looks like go to the Geneva law, to the UN law, to everything, and in the demonstration, in the parliament, what they can.
Uh-huh.
They make us very happy and very strong to see people going to demonstrate in the street. It is the support. They give us, soul and spirit. I stand in this land.
So you think we can prevail, Palestinians, together with their anti-Zionist Israeli comrades?
Everybody who have the humanity and having the freedom, this is message to them. Go ahead. You give us the soul and the spirit to stand in this land. We will continue.
Right. Would you like internationals to come here and visit you?
They are welcome. Everybody, they are welcome.
Right.
Even we have friends, Israeli friends.
Yeah.
I have Naomi, I have I have 100 also
Right.
friends standing, but they get sad from when they saw.
That's right. Because we have very little influence over the government. Okay, Atta. So this has been the May update from the both of us. I think it's very important to listen to Atta. I think it is true that if you would all come, I think it's very important for Palestinians to have international support. People actually, solidarity visits coming here. I think that means a lot to them because they're very isolated. We're working together all these years, getting old together, me and Atta.
Yeah, we got all from this. 30 years,
That's right.
Yeah, 30 years we are working,
And our families.
Yeah.
All right. So from here in the Baq'a Valley, unfortunately, in the last little piece of Atta's farm that's going now, nevertheless, we're standing together. He's sumud. I'm trying to support his sumudness, his steadfastness.
Oh, that's to me too much. You are with me.
And in the name of myself and ICAD, we should all be very active in this political struggle to end this colonization and occupation and destruction of land and destruction of people's lives. All right. So this is the update from the ground for May. See you next month. Bye, everyone.
Bye.